I got kilograms, I got stats, that's plenty. Kill the tracker and knock out deadbeats. Businessman, I drink red, that sherry. Johnny Goons and these frauds gon' test me, huh? Man in a suit, they gon' move when the crew pulls up in a brand new Bentley, huh? Sick of the dude at your room with my boots in the face, they gon' bed to be set free. Winning big like a sweepstake, kill him quick, that's a briefcase. Finished him in a freeze frame, they be two-faced like a deep fake. Ain't no debate, they got broken dreams, they got green days. Call a doctor in if you feel fate, tell he votes up. They got no luck up their own ass like a B-day. 2 rounds coming like a spectacles and ethicals and dots like it's decimals. Detestable, the fit is exceptional, respectable. Don't mess with professionals. I be raking votes like collectibles. Angry, get them out like a technical. I be sick of these fake intellectuals. You're boss shit if you just go forget them all.
Thunderclap, run it back, one attack and he's finished. Thunder crash, hunter class, one at clash, you get lifted. Sudden dash, run his cash, if you blink you might miss it. Cut his cap while he naps, shot a Kruger, no biscuit. Hey, looking for a killer, call a kamikaze if you find me in the field. I'm just trying to keep it real, if I only cut you, I cut you a deal. Family chopper, I send the birds at him, word to Subani Canary. The rounds that I carry could body a fairy. I walk with that Tommy if he acting Jerry, look. He gon' go head, go for going's head, the weak gon' shed blood. Give me the go ahead and I'ma throw the set down, boy you messed up. Hey, body the lobby the second time around, I'm getting the test done. They know I'm a problem, I already solved, now I'm a rhetorical question.
Ain't like fuck, who the fuck did you fake out? Come on Webster, steal my name out. My impulse in the move for a takeout. I'm finna feed up a stakeout. You finna know the extent of my index. Cross pull when I read no index. I'm a problem that ignores all pim desk. Hand game like a chain gang when your pin set. Working motherfuckers, work up to their fucking judgment day. When this chain down, you gon' find out. You live a life was not one today. If he's Zodiac tell you I'm a rat, then I guess the metal got a lot to say. Make him lean back as I rock away. Then I lean back, hit the pocket face. While I'm seeing that, see a brother, never seen another. Make a stuck in cover, jumping from the logo like it's on a hundred motherfuckers in the Pentagon till we paid. I'm Lincoln. This red side on me like blood, they pick at your brain. What you thinking? On that Ant-Man shit, they numbers are shrinking.
Rocks on my wrist like gone. Dropping these hits like gone. Said they want beef with the kid, but when it comes to action, then guess what? Gone. Too afraid to come face to face. You make mistakes with me, you get laid to waste. You best vacate the scene, cause I hate to say that if you place against me, you won't leave complacent. That's a heavy statement and I back it up, cause I'm a freak of nature and I've had enough. Everything till now has been a practice run. And right with duty calls, I tend to pack a pun. If you need this task done, guess who they asking? They don't pass me the beat and I enhance it. It gets tragic for I'm trying to get static, cause I'm rolling with killer, but he the best at it. Peep my demeanor now, cause I am playing games when I go shoot. Rock, paper, scissors to your whole crew. Trying to step to me would be a bold move. I would never put you against me. Y'all are some anti-significant beings. Don't care about your status, it's nothing to me. If you cross my path, I'ma leave you deceased.
Alright y'all, that's Rustage, Gone, Killua, Karapika, and Leorio rap. I try and do a little something, and I like to shout out this channel specifically because Super Pog. Yeah. Okay, so what have we got going on today? Crazy hair, because I just took my hat off a minute ago. I could go find it and put it back on, but, you know, whatever. Don't care that much. What else have we got going on? One second. Yeah, I'm gonna get the hat. Open! Wham! Bam! Thank you, Uncle! Alright. We got some stuff to go over today. I will be playing some Arena, Magic the Gathering Arena. Look at your little head condom. Look at the little head condom. Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep. Yes, I am very dumb. The autism is flaring. Sorry about that. So, let's go ahead and start on some stuff. And then we're gonna... what do I want to start with? Yeah, we're just gonna start here. We've got Keffals versus Kiwifarms. Winner, Keffals. As you can see here, okay, let's go over some background information real fast. Keffals, trans streamer, trans lady, big promoter of the DIY HRT program that Chloe is big on. Nothing wrong with it. It's a program to help minors get access to HRT. Cool, whatever. Kiwifarms, Nazi hate forum, full of harassment, doxing, death threats, and a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah, that's pretty much the background. That's all you'd really need to know about them. So, what we're doing here is we're going to go over this. Keffals has been harassed by Kiwifarms, death threats, doxing, attempts on her life, all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of misgendering from the Kiwifarms breakdown people, dead naming, a lot of slurs, transphobia, stuff like that. The usual from the Nazi crowds. Let me bring my microphone closer. And this is the Cloudflare, the host and DDoS protection that had Kiwifarms up. You've got due to an imminent and emergency threat to human life, the content of this site is blocked from being accessed through Cloudflare's infrastructure. That's just their quick statement. CNN actually has a story out about it now. Clara Sorrenti, Keffals, a trans activist who was forced to flee her home in Canada after users of a hate-filled website, Kiwifarms, targeted her, has succeeded in her campaign to get the site taken offline, for now. Jake Tapper called me a gamer. Kiwifarms is taken off of the Wayback Machine 2 hours ago. That website everyone hates, Kiwifarms, having retreated to a hidden service, installs a DDoS filter that leaks a globally routable IPv6 address. Folks, your target, or at least the Tor process introducing its hidden service, is on, so that's, his backend is running. Behold another fascist L. They now have this script doing their DDoS protection. Wow, this is literally just their stuff. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Kiwifarms has been removed from the Wayback Machine. There's her pictures from her interview. Far right website admits it's dead. Kiwifarms is down. Safari can't be bothered to reach it. Yeah, all of this. Joshua Moon, I know you stalk my Twitter account, so please reach out to my business email. Your site is dead, you have no major source of income, and you have no options. I will purchase kiwifarms.net from you so I can redirect it to a suicide crisis hotline. That is fucking Chad energy. This is Giga Stacy, I guess. Never really caught the Stacy stuff as much as I caught on to the Chad thing for everyone, but yeah, they did it. They fucking did it. Now, okay, so now this is the post I wanted to find to kind of move over into the next section of this. Kiwifarms, one of the most tragic victims of their hate and abuse. Probably copyright. I'm just watching this clip from Emma and Keffals.
Can we do it as like a moment of silence?
This was posted by Near. Now, okay. Near is one of the first major victims I ever heard about of Kiwifarms. They drove this person to commit suicide. Confirmed. Absolutely is confirmed. There's statements by the family, by the employer, the mutual friends. Near is an actual victim. One of the most tragic cases of being victimized by Kiwifarms. That garbage fucking site. And yeah, Near took their own life over the harassment and hate, doxing, death threats, constant bullshit that Kiwifarms put them through.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to play this, partly for remembrance of Nier, was also because of the next thing that I'm going to be bringing up. Destiny, the omni-liberal, the Twitch streamer, YouTube person, Destiny. As a matter of fact, let's go here, and we will just pull up. almost 500,000 subscribers. I actually dropped, I dropped listening to Destiny a couple years back. And, yeah, no. Destiny has moved very much to the right. He claims he hasn't, and that the crazy lefties have just grown more crazy. But no, he harasses trans people. He's sided with Kiwifarms. Destiny is pretty much the same as a Nazi at this point. He's very much, his contrarianism, I should say, has very much led him to some of the dumbest roads. Some of the most aggressively anti-intellectual and spite-based positions that one could possibly hold. In Destiny, to be a spite-filled shitlord, near June 27th, 2021. That's the same day. Reopen, close tab, reopen, close tab, boom. If you scroll down through Keffals' stuff here, and go right back to this video, June 27th, 2021. This is the last thing. Literally the last thing, I believe, that Nier ever posted on their own account. Same day, June 27th, 2021. This was posted right before, I believe. It's too late for me, but I pray that someone at some point will do something about that website, meaning Kiwifarms. There's too many people suffering, and no one seems to care because we are relative nobodies online, and they know that. Evil triumphs when good men do nothing. Keffals retweeted this. We did it, Nier. I hope your soul can rest. Twitch Destiny, being the absolute fucking scumfucker that he is, this 4'2" manlet piece of shit. Nothing wrong with being a short king, but this piece of shit is far from a king. Comes out and says, there's absolutely not a shred of evidence that this Nier person is even dead, by the way. To which Nikolaj came and said, what does Destiny even have to gain by doing this? Nier's death was confirmed by their employer and multiple articles. Omniliberal Destiny comes, I'm streaming for the next 8 hours. Want to hop on and chat? Wayne Beckett, founder of Hong Kong-based Data Power Development, said Nier, whose full name was David Kurt Ginder, was an employee and confirmed Ginder's death to USA Today. That's one article. This is the song that was played. This is the song that they posted. So yeah, this right here are pages. 3 pages. Well, 2 and a little bit more. This right here, over a year ago, was released, this statement, which is the full description of being on the phone with Nier as they committed suicide, driven to doing this act, this last regrettable act that should never be the thing that people find is the last resort to end their pain. They were on the phone with Nier when they died, listening over and over to the same song for another hour. Not being able to hang up, knowing what the fuck just happened. Knowing what Kiwifarms users did. Knowing the cause. And feeling like nobody could fucking help. If any single person ever comes into my fucking stream and tells me that Destiny is a lefty, and that Destiny is a good person, and that Destiny has done more for left-leaning politics than any other person. I've seen these talking points constantly. No, Destiny has never done a goddamn thing to promote actual leftist politics. Only thing Destiny has ever done is be a contrarian, spite-filled little bitch boy. That is the only thing this little fuck has ever done. And I don't ever want to hear another fucking person sing their praises. They are using the suicide of another person for fucking clout and content and drama farming. In no world is this okay. None. Not a single fucking world is it okay to do anything that Destiny is currently doing. It's not. It's just fucking not, okay? Why? What thought process? What thought process has to go through your fucking brain to go, oh, this person who it's been confirmed was driven to the point of fucking suicide by this online troll farm that I've been backing for a few weeks now because I dislike Keffals? I'm equating Keffals, who ratios people on Twitter, to a fucking Nazi forum who brigades, harasses, doxes, tries to end the lives of multiple people. Nobody, not a single motherfucker on this planet, could look at that statement from Destiny and go, oh, yeah, no, he's absolutely right. These are the exact same thing. No! No! Destiny isn't a fucking liberal. Destiny is definitely moving very quickly over to the side of the fascists. Supporting Kiwifarms, hanging out with Lauren Southern and Nick Fuentes. You know, both of them are actual fucking Nazis. And just absolving them of everything they've done because, oh, they said something different to me in this debate that I had that they knew would be posted online. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you follow Destiny, don't follow me. Okay? This person is a piece of shit. There is no reason at all to follow Destiny anymore, okay? None. He doesn't do anything good. The last political engagement that Destiny had, he got dropped by the Mark Gudgel campaign and cost Mark Gudgel a fucking election. Because he's so goddamn toxic. Okay? Literally causing people's livelihoods to be ruined by interacting with you. There is no point. 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, guess what? I can write off pretty much all of them as dumb fucks. As people who don't actually believe in any position other than I have to be contrarian to what the most lefty people say. Am I actually going to research any of the shit that I talk about? Fuck no. Destiny said it, so why would I? But now, because of this, there's going to be people running around on Twitter denying the suicide of somebody who it's been proven did this. And they're just going to say it because, well, Destiny doesn't agree that they actually did it. Well, Destiny also thinks Kiwifarms isn't bad, so fuck off. If you're anywhere near that fucking group, if that is your thought process, oh, the troll farm that sends hate brigades and death threats and all this other shit is anywhere close to being the same as Keffals, who ratios people on Twitter, then your brain is fucking broken. You are dumb. You do not deserve to be heard out in a political form. You don't. You're fucking stupid. That's all there is to it. I cannot see why anyone bothers with Destiny. There's nothing good that comes out of that community. They don't produce anything good for the left. They don't. They don't produce anything good at all, actually. I mean, I guess they produce the best contrarians, but outside of that, fuck them. Nobody needs that shit. We don't need more Destiny. We don't. We need to remove Destiny the streamer from their platform and make sure that the 500,000 people who follow him go somewhere better and more productive. Go follow Doe. Go follow Demon Mama. Go follow fucking Vaush. Like, I don't care. Follow Xanderhall or Shark 300 or name them. Name a better lefty creator. Hell, Mike from PA is better for, well, yeah, Mike from PA is a better content creator than Destiny, even though he's definitely stupid. He's a better creator for the left than Destiny has been for the past year and a half or longer. There's nothing good from that community. Nothing. So they can all just fuck off. Don't interact with me. If you want to, I won't be kind. I'm not kind to Camel here. I'm not necessarily as vitriolic as I could be, because, you know, while I think Camel is a dumb fuck and falls in line with a lot of fascists, I don't think he is purposefully doing it. I think he's misled. The Russian world foreign policy. You know, I'd have to look more into it. It's probably stupid as fuck, because it comes from Putin, who's a fascist. The dude couldn't even get the logistics of his goddamn invasion right. Oh, we'll take Kiev in a week. Here it is like 6 months later, and they're still failing. So, yeah. Next thing I want to talk about is actually here based in America stuff. Come over here to vaush.gg/map and join the Progressive Victory 2022 Discord and get signed up for canvassing, y'all. You see all this? There's thousands, over 7,000 people here signed up to canvass in the U.S. See all those little blue dots? That's the people who are signed up for canvassing. I'm signed up. Granted, I'm a little salty. We don't have a candidate that they're promoting here. But, you know, we need more people signed up. Especially over here in Nevada. We need more people in Arizona. We've got to get more people signed up in Kansas. This area where there's a shitload of candidates, yeah. Oh, Dugan's a fascist. Oh, that would make sense. Wait, Camel, hold on. Dugan is the head philosopher, the, like, guiding policy person in Russia. That is where the philosophy of Putin comes from, is from Alexander Dugin. Yeah, of course it's very similar to Dugan stuff. It's Dugan stuff that Putin looked at and went, okay, we have to modify some of this, and changed it. It is from Dugan. How much do you actually know about Russia? Like, yeah, no, obviously it's very Dugan-esque, because Dugan wrote it. Anyways, this is completely off topic. If you are here in America, I know that there's some of you who are hidden viewers at the moment. Sign up, vaush.gg/map. Let's just take this, and we'll copy it, and we'll come over here. And we will drop it in there. And it's going to ask you for name and zip code and phone number, and the only things relevant are zip code and phone number, I think. You don't even have to put your name. So that's always nice. If you're a U.S. citizen, this is the place. We need more people to sign up in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Nevada. There's plenty of you fuckers over in California, Oregon, and Washington where there are no candidates being canvassed for by this group. So we need y'all in Nevada. We need y'all in Kansas. We really need the group to pick up an Oklahoma candidate, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. We've got this. We can do this. This is a huge effort. There's plenty of us here, and it's fun. I was on a meeting call with the group the other day, or I guess last week on Wednesday, and it was learning phone banking and stuff like that to be able to. I think it was. Yeah, it had to be Arizona. Yeah, it was the Arizona races, and it was for. I don't think it was for Katie Hobbs. Greg Stanton was one of them. Mark Kelly. Kirsten Engel was actually there. Yeah, of course it is, Camel. Religion is cringe. So, yeah. Getting people to mobilize on the basis of religion is super fucking cringe. How do you think we ended up with a lot of the atrocities we've had in the world? Yeah, Gibble, it's because that's why I call you a fascist. Strength the international stage. It's an image of a democratic country struggling with the creation of a multipolar world. But they're not a democratic country, so this is fake news. Yeah, he wants to rebuild the Soviet Union. Of course he does. Well, considering many of the people in the former Soviet space have come asking America and NATO for protection from Russia, yeah, the people who live there resist the notion that it's still Soviet or Russian space. Increased cooperation with Slavic nations. They don't want anything to do with you. China, who doesn't want anything to do with you and has backed off of you. And India, who also doesn't want anything to do with you and has backed off of you. The Middle East hates you, for the most part. Latin America fucking despises you, and Africa hates you. So, Russia, you're not really going to get anywhere. Yeah, okay. Of course, it's all just a ploy to try and reclaim a bunch of territory that isn't actually theirs, and that the people who live in those territories don't want to be under Putin's thumb. So, yeah, no, it's just fascist word games is all that is. And Camel, being a fascist himself, is of course duped by it and falls in line with it. He's either... Okay, let me lay this out in a very... nuanced way. Putin is trying to convince people that he wants to, A, become a democracy when all evidence points to the contrary. B, that he wants to just merely improve his relations with all of these former Soviet-controlled territories, which he kind of said that about Ukraine and then invaded Crimea. And then, yeah. He interfered in the Georgia bit. Yeah, they've been funding separatists and stuff. So he's essentially funding separatists and going, oh, these people who want to be part of our sphere, well, we get to come in and take it because they want to be part of our sphere. they were ethnically Russian or whatever. It's all a fascist ploy. And Camel is either a dumb fuck who cannot see the trends that Putin has used and other fascists like him have used to justify their bullshit, which it's all false, like China saying that they would retain the one country, two systems thing for Hong Kong, and then just obliterating the Hong Kong system and subjugating the people of Hong Kong under the PRC government. There isn't a separation of their powers there. It's happened before. Russia has done this exact same thing before. It's a ploy, and either Camel is extraordinarily stupid and falls for it every time it comes up, or he's a fascist and just likes to pretend he's not. The Russian world would benefit from your part of the world because you have resources that they don't have fucking access to, and that's it. They don't care about cultural exchange because, well, Russia wants to keep their culture, and you, as a fascist, want to keep your culture, and you want them separate. You don't want the intermingling because that would weaken the traditions of your culture and shit. It's how all fascists operate, and no, I'm not going to be charitable to you. I've spoken to you over the course of like 3 fucking years now, Camel. You are just a fascist. You have never said anything that you weren't lying about that makes me think that you're not a fascist. So yes, sign up here, Vaush.gg/map, and become part of the Vaushite army for canvassing. Every minute you spend and not signed up to canvas is another minute you let fascists win. I'm kidding. Yeah, of course you don't like multiculturalism because you're a fascist. Like, here, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. All right. Well, of course you don't consider yourself a fascist. Camel, do you like to hold on to tradition? Do you think that tradition is a really big thing to hold on to? Do you like that? Like the traditional values and traditions of your country and stuff. Do you think they're super important and they need to be held on to, upheld, and venerated at every cost, at any cost? You know not all fascists believe that spirit was the main driver of life, right? I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting for the answers to these questions because my internet is fucking dog shit. McPoopy pants. Okay. How do you feel about the age of reason? Do you like the Enlightenment period? Do you think that that was a good thing? I know there's a delay. I'm waiting. Nah, you don't like the Enlightenment? I'll just type it. Hate Volatar, so no. Okay, so, that's... How often do you think about why you're doing things that you're told to do? Or do you just do them because you were told to do them? Yes, I know, Camel. It'd be so much easier if I just had you on Discord. That wasn't my question. Very, very specific question here that I'm asking you. And I know there's a delay, and that's why I'm also typing them if I'm not getting my answer. So I'm getting somewhere with this. So you know, there's a point to this. Ding. Okay. If there's somebody in your country, another Syrian citizen, right, and they disagree with you on something, is it fine that they disagree? Like it's a bigger thing for society. Yep. Okay. That's dang. When you have a disagreement on something major, like for example, you come across another Syrian citizen and they say, "I hate Assad. I don't want Assad to be the leader, and I think the Kurds should have an autonomous region working under the Syrian government with a new head of state." Would you think of that person as treacherous to Syria? So just to reiterate, because I know there's a delay, but just to reiterate to make it a little clearer, just in case. If you came across another Syrian citizen and they wanted Assad replaced by a different person and for the Rojava project to get what it is asking for, which is an autonomous region working underneath the Syrian government, like their own zone, okay. Ding. Ding, 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 and ding. Alright. Now, I've spoken to you enough to be able to go through the rest of these without your... Yep, without your input. I've gone through these enough. I've spoken to you enough to go through the rest of these without needing you to say a single fucking word. Boom. You hit the culture of tradition, rejection of modernism, the cult of action for action's sake, disagreement is treason. You have a fear of difference, you do not like, you hate Kurds and other people who you don't deem as Syrian, you are anti-Semitic, you go hard against people. You consider people of Lebanon and Jordan all Syrian in the sense that they should be part of Syria, and that is why you don't hate them. But people outside of that, I guarantee if they tried to move in, you would think of them as trying to dirty the culture, which, yeah. So, fear of difference. Appeal to social frustration. You appeal to people who are frustrated by the fact that Rojava is even a thing. Tolerate them, but you wouldn't get along with them, you wouldn't like them, you wouldn't be able to see past your fucking biases or anything. You have a fear of difference, and disagreement is treason. You appeal to social frustration of a very specific group. which applies to this 13th one, selective populism. Obsession with a plot. You do seem to say that Jewish people are, like, controlling everything in the world. So you're obsessed with the Nazi plot. The enemy is both strong and weak. You have several times before said that Assad could crush Rojava, but also they're so strong that they're weakening Syria, and it could become the death of Syria. So, again, I don't need your input for any of this. Pacifism is trafficking with the enemy. If somebody said that they weren't willing to take up arms and fight Rojava, in this case, for Assad, you would consider them trafficking with the enemy. Contempt for the weak. I know how you feel about people who you deem as weak. Everybody's educated to become a hero. You're living proof of that. Machismo and weaponry. Yep, you're living proof of that. And then the last one, fascism speaks newspeak. You don't necessarily use an impoverished vocabulary and elementary syntax in order to limit the instruments for complex and critical reasoning. I can't necessarily put that one to you because English is your second language. You have gotten very good at it. I will give you credit. You have gotten very good at your English. Like, praise there. Yeah, you hit literally 13 of the 14 points of fascism, buddy. You're a fascist. Let me go through these things for me. Cult of tradition, fuck tradition. Modernism, fucking great. I love Enlightenment values. Cult of action for action's sake? No, you should think before you do things. Think before you act. Think of why you're being told to do things. Think of what the implications of those actions could be. Disagreement is treason? No, not necessarily. Depends on what we're disagreeing on. Fear of difference? Absolutely not. Nope. I love different people. I live in a predominantly Latin neighborhood. I am one of the few white people in the area. It is amazing. I've lived around white people before. Just, like, predominantly white people. It kind of sucks. There's nothing to do. There's nobody to talk to. Nothing interesting. Nothing cool. Like, it sucks. Appeal to social frustration? Yeah, I'll appeal to social frustration, but most groups do, so that's... I get one ding. But so does everyone. Obsession with a plot? What plot? The plot that I can tell you about is capitalism, being capitalism, has capitalists who, through the use of capital and consolidation of their capital, consolidate power. Libya is a slightly different situation there, Camel. The enemy is both strong and weak? No. No, I think my enemy is strong in numbers, individually. It depends on the person. But together, they are not weak. Fascists are globally pretty fucking strong right now, and it's really terrifying. Pacifism is trafficking with the enemy. No, not really. If you are a pacifist, like a genuine pacifist, that's fine. But if you're just like, no, I think both of these two sides, you know, the fascists and the non-fascists are the same, then you're kind of implicitly giving them more ground. I'm pretty sure I didn't say race. I said any other group. And I know you don't believe in just social personality because you lump people who aren't even Jewish into being Jewish. So, don't fucking lie. And yet, when you get right down to it, I need to breathe oxygen, you need to breathe oxygen, I need to drink water, you need to drink water, we both gotta eat, we both gotta shit, we both gotta pee. We're human. We look different. There are some very slight things medically that we would have to deal with differently. But not even really. Depending. It really does depend. There are some medical issues that I'll face that you probably never will. But that's more down to genetics, just as a baseline, more so than anything else. But yeah, at the baseline level, we're the same. We're both humans. We have different cultures, yes. We have different things we're exposed to, different environments we grow up in, yes. We're human. That's the way I view every single person on this planet. You are a human. You should be treated as a human. No, you kind of are. Or rather, you're doing an obfuscation. But the entire point of this here, Camel, is you hit 13 out of 14 marks on fascism. Is it a server for socialists that want socialism in one country? Are they nationalists that seem to claim socialist views? Just because they're open about being a fascist and you're ignorant about being a fascist doesn't mean you're not a fascist. Do you see this? This list right here. It's very fucking accurate. Because everyone I've ever compared on this list that I've looked up has ended up hitting 10 to 13 points on the list. I'm leery if somebody hits more than 2. This one I kind of give to everyone, appeal to social frustration. However, it's very specific on this one. Appeal to a frustrated middle class, a class suffering from an economic crisis or feeling of political humiliation, and frightened by the pressure of lower social groups. Where you fit in here is that you work with the frustration of feelings of political humiliation and being frightened by the pressures from those you perceive of a lower social group. Kurds. I'm gonna highly doubt this. This thing you were saying about the server having everything from progs to libs to nationalists to fascists. Nah, come on, don't hate on me for being a streamer here. Destiny is one of the weirdest motherfuckers out there. Just Alright. That was fun. That's great. Let's get on into the actual meat of the stuff right here, the magic. Yeah, because he's a fucking fascist, and you're a fascist. The original, like, some of the original beliefs of the SSNP got them misattributed as a left-leaning group, and then y'all started actually doing shit, and people are like, oh, fuck, they're goddamn fascists. Considering how politically illiterate you seem to be on every other front, I'm just gonna have to, you know, have my dose of skepticism, you know? Oh, holy shit. Alright, cool. So, putting the politics stuff aside, buddy, don't get mad at me for calling a spade a spade. Any group that's like, yeah, we seem like a lot like fascists because we're fascists. Like, we seem like fascists because they have a lot of good points and stuff. Yeah, no, they're fascists. What, saying you're politically illiterate considering how many times you have been wrong about, like, basic shit? You've been here for years, Camel. And you've been wrong about stuff I can look up in seconds. You have lied. Either you're politically illiterate, or you're purposefully lying, I guess. We'll just cut right to it. If it's the second one, then I don't feel mean for confusing it for the first one. Because, you know, try to attribute to ignorance what is... try to attribute things like that to ignorance as opposed to malice. And I would like to think you're not being malicious by lying about things that you say that I have looked up that are wrong. Oops. So this deck it's an interesting one. I'm very much a control player. So I went with a couple of Fading Hopes because I don't really have... Yeah, I don't have much. Fading Hopes, a couple of Witness Protections. Once I can get some more of these, then hell yeah. Fading Hope is pretty good, though. 4 Play with Fires, 3 Reinforced Ronins as one of the only creatures, 3 Banishing Slash, 3 Essence Scatters, 3 Negates, 1 Reality Chip, because this thing is absolutely disgusting. But it's not necessary for the deck. 3 Sacred Fires, 3 Borrowed Times, and 2 Citizen's Arrests, 2 Biolume Eggs, which I believe, yeah, there's only 1 more creature. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures total. And this thing's a beast of a defender. That's all it needs to do for me. Then I've got a Wandering Emperor, because it's the only one I own. which is really, really good. Then we've got Memory Deluge, which I was kind of skeptical of, but I needed to be able to draw more cards, so I put it in, and it turns out to be absolutely phenomenal. One Elspeth Resplendent, because she's the only one I've got. So I've only got the 2 walkers, sadly. And she is really solid because she puts counters on stuff. Now, it's a little sad to drop a Reinforced Ronin and plus an Elspeth, but at least you're getting through for 3 most of the time that it happens. But it's okay. It works. I put in 1 Lear, Disciple of the Drowned, so that spells can't be countered, which, yes, that shuts off, like, all of these. But the hope is that I've used these before she ever drops. And if not, then I can discard to, oh yeah, I don't have that in here anymore. I can discard to hand size or whatever. Doesn't really matter. And then also, each instant and sorcery card in my graveyard has flashback at their mana cost, their original mana cost. So this thing, having flashback of 7, now has a flashback of 4. And then all of this is just, you know, flashback of 2 instead of 6, flashback of 2, flashback of 2, flashback of 2. Same thing here, here. So, you know, there's reasons to have it. Then I've got a Temporal Firestorm, which is great because if I cast it for both kickers, I can leave my Elspeth and my Wandering Emperor, they phase out. And then everything else takes 5 damage. And it can only be kicked twice, so you can save 2 of your creatures. And then I've got 1 March of Otherworldly Light, so I can exile a white card from my hand, any number of them, any number of white cards from my hand, and then I will get 2 colorless mana added to the X cost of this spell. And then it exiles an artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value X or less. I usually will just pay mana into it, because this is a control deck. And I don't have but 3. I guess these are technically white. So I've got 6 white instants, or sorceries. And then everything else, besides this one, that is. This one isn't being counted because it's counting towards the cost of this card. So I've got 6 that I could use for that. And honestly, I want to be killing things with them, or hitting my opponent with the burns. Because that's 7 of them at 2, so that's 14 damage that I get across that way. And that's literally all I can hit. Maybe I drop an Essence Scatter. I think so. I drop 1 Essence Scatter and pick up another burn. I need a big burn, though. Oh. There we go. I think it was this one. Just a straight 10 damage. What do we recommend cutting? Fascists aren't bad, huh? Oh, aren't bad. Well, Camel, you go to bed. I honestly hope to be able to pull you out of the brain rot you've got, because this is... Fascists aren't bad. Yeah. Yeah, they actually are. Every single one I've ever actually talked to who is an open fascist is a terrible individual. Fascists suck. Let's face it. So I need to fit this in. Because if I really want to kill my opponent, that'll fucking do it. Reality chip is really good. Citizen's arrest and borrowed time are pretty much necessary. This is my board wipe. It's just way too good. The essence scatters, really only 2 of them is all I'll need. The negates is better for this. You know what, I think I cut one of the Ronin. There we go. So let's go. Oh. Yeah. So if you're here and you like what you see, hit the like button. If you missed all the good juicy stuff at the beginning, which is most at the beginning, before I started this, going over the Keffals Kiwifarms thing and leading into why Destiny is a garbage person actually worked out, I think. Nah, mulligan. Oh, this is really fucking bad. We'll keep, and we'll actually put... Yeah, we'll put the chip at the bottom. And then we start off aggro. Make them confused, because this is not an aggro deck. YouTube is not receiving enough. What? Sure it is. Shut up. Yeah, it's lying. Oh, that's not looking good. I got one more turn to draw a land. If I don't draw a land next turn, I have to dump one of these reinforced run-ins as a deal. And even if I do draw a... Yep. Yep. 3-4. Ow. Alright. Here's where stuff gets great. Get rid of the mana dork. Boom. This is gonna hurt. I might still die. This deck is very aggressive. Holy shit. It's not like super like come out the gate swinging because I don't think they have the right lands for it. Yeah, they don't appear to have the... Yep. I can't do anything about that. That was very fast. So much damage all at once. Holy shit. Alright. It's not great. Last time I had to mulligan, it was even worse. We're gonna try it this time. Oh, hey, thank you. I hate to say it. There you go. Oh, please, no. Okay. Okay, we'll do that, yeah. Hold a back turn. I got something. I'm gonna get hit for one, they're gonna ninjutsu, but I can't do anything about that. All I can do is just try and keep my, oh, that one's bigger. 3-2 lifelinker, that's gonna suck. Okay, well, I can do this. And I can take out the lifelinker, which is fine. Now you're confused. You don't know what to do. He gonna ninjutsu something there, I guarantee it. Really? Alright. I got played. Wait, could I have... Was I dumb? Could I have negated? Did I just not pay attention to my mana? I think I was not paying attention to my mana. Okay. Well. Please ninjutsu something on there. Please. Oh. No. I do not think so. How about absolutely the fuck not? Another blue land. I'm not gonna waste a banishing slash on that. This is where he's got a ninjutsu, if he's gonna do it. Yep. Sweet. I have to let that resolve. And then I gain some life. Don't worry about it. This is where I stabilize. Don't worry. That's... okay. Don't have anything. Don't have anything. Don't have a 3x. Please don't have a 3x. Ninjutsuer. Just hit me for the 2, give me another turn. Graveyard hand or library for a number of cards. Oh. Play with fire. And remove them from the game? Exile them. Yep, didn't run quick enough. See what we could get. This deck was running great last night. But, you know, stuff happens. Having to mold both games, not great. Much dislike. I hope I can get this game over with quickly because I have to pee. And this will probably be the end of the stream on, you know. This is fine. I can keep this. I've got Essence Scatter and Negate. The first play they make. Unless it's turn 1 play. Actually, no. Not even. It'll take a little bit. But I can set up. It's fine. So I think what the ideal hand would be one of every land. A Negate and Essence Scatter. A Play with Fire. And two of those, huh? Let's see, this is bad. Do. Yep. Come on now, deck. Ah! Come the fuck on. Look at this. Sure, everything on curve. Yeah, sure, okay. Great. Now I'm never catching up. I'm fucked. Got more of those. I'm gonna need, like, literally the next 3 draws to be mountains. If I don't get a fucking mountain this next turn, I have to concede, because I'm dead. There's no chance I come back. Because, oh hey, look, there we go. I can take the 3. I can't do that, though. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah. 5-3-3 Angels. Nope. Oh, that sucks. I might have to switch decks. I'm coming up against a lot of really aggro people today. Yeah, I was dead. I am casting red and blue spells. What was my other deck? Whatever fun. Blue and white. This one's technically another one of these, but in a different manner. If you notice. It is... I actually don't remember. Oh well. I'll have to start it back up after I finish, after I wrap this here stream up. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you come in and watch this later, you'll understand all the stuff at the beginning, the name and everything. It's great. Thank you, Keffals, for all the hard work that you put into this, and the team, and all the journalists who came to support you on this one. I made my thoughts about Destiny very clear. I feel. I showed the Vaush canvassing map, and told people to join it, so I feel like I did my part on that bit. It's great. And then I played some MTGA. Yeah. We covered everything. So I hope y'all had a wonderful time. Take care.